we set border box for universal selector before and after pseudo elements. So let's try this one. Content box, and so we set the div first. We're gonna read that one. So they have the same width, padding, and border, and we're gonna add in our content box the box sizing content box. This is the default for almost all the elements, the HTML elements. And then, so we're not gonna see the changes yet, but if we add another value, the border box, you can see the changes. So the box sizing border box, the padding and the border stay inside the set size. So the set size is 200 pixel. Next one will be the before and after. Okay, let's just remove this. And then we're gonna add this one, bottom. So we also set the width and padding and border box. This for, so we will first remove this. Okay, so they have the same the same properties. So we will target first the content box before. Okay, so we will declare the default. Nothing changed because it is a default. As you can see, and then we're gonna add box sizing border box. The second button is changed because of the border box, so it does not grow because we add here the width, the padding, the border. I mean here, this code. So the content box grows because of this, and on the border box will will add this back this border and padding to the specific width and height, so it will not grow. So as you can see, the width of that is 90 and height is 50. But if you use the content box, it will grow. So that you can see the changes border box and content box. So the next will be text wrap balance. Oh, sorry. So first, we're gonna do the HTML. The text size adjusts to none. As you can see, using text size adjusts to none with vendor prefixes prevents browser, especially on mobile devices, from automatically resizing text. This helps us keep our font sizes consistent and your layout stable across different devices and browsers. Next is the margin 0. So we use margin 0 on elements like body, H1 to H6, P tag, figure, blockcode, DL, and DD. Removing it gives us a full control over the layout and keeps things consistent across all browsers. Next will be rule list. List style none, margin 0, and padding 0. This removes bullets, margin, and padding from elements marked as list using area rows, so we can style them cleanly while keeping them accessible. Next will be min block size 100 VH, line height 1.6. So the body, this will make sure the body always fills the screen height. It's helpful for layouts like login pages or hero sections where we want content to stay centered even if there's not much on the page. And line height improves text readability by adding comfortable spacing between lines. Okay, line height for H1s, H1, H2, H6, and buttons and put and label. This keeps text tight and consistent. It helps avoid unexpected spacing, especially when aligning form elements or headings closely together. Next will be the text wrap balance. Oh, here's the other one. I think this one. Yeah. We use text wrap balance on headings to make multi-line titles look better. It tries to split the text evenly across lines so it feels more balanced and easier to read. Okay, let's remove first the text wrap balance. Okay, they have the same. They're the same now. So as you can see, we declare our font size to be 2.5 RAM and max width 400. Okay, so we're gonna add the text wrap balance. Here we can see that the second H1 is displayed nicely. Then we're gonna adjust the size, the width size. So it doesn't have an orphan here, but the other H1 has an orphan. So with balance, it will not it will not display, it will not show that the orphan like here that is without the balance text wrap. So that your headings will be nicely displayed in the screen. Actually, the P tag. Okay, we didn't remove all the code. Okay, gonna comment this first. Oh, sorry for that. Okay, why there's some code here? Hmm. Okay, just fine. Just leave it out there. So if we don't use the pretty value, it will give us some. I think we're gonna add some font size so we can see the changes. Oh, it's a little bit bigger. Sorry. Here. You can see the orphan. So, that one. So if we add the property pretty in our class here, so the second paragraph will be set to text wrap pretty. So the orphan will not show again because of that. Okay, next will be the image. Okay. Image. Okay. So the default value for the image is 600. As you can see here, 600 width and 400 height. So we also set the container, since it's only one container here, to put the image element inside the container. So we set this to 300 on the border box, on the border and with margin bottom. Okay, that's not needed anymore. So here we're gonna add the img max class. So the second image element. So if we add this properties, okay. So if we add max inline size and display block, it will stay inside the container. So it will not, the image element will not grow because of the max inline size 100. So it will not, so it will, so it will be 100% inside the container, and it will never gets wider than its container. So it fits nicely and doesn't break the layout. While the display blocks make an element take up the full width available. So next will be the input inherit. Okay, so declared body. What's happening? Wait a minute. Input place order. It's having error. So I don't think just find that one. So body is set to font size 18 pixel, and we're gonna comment this first. So they will have the same same font. Well, if we add this later, in here it will have this. It will have the same font. Still the same have font. Okay. But the default for the browsers, the font will be, I think, 13.13. Excuse me. So as you can see, it's not also here. You can see the font 13.33 pixel. So if we add font and here it in the second input and button, okay, it's 18 and 18 because the body is 18. We set it to 18. The inputs, the input and buttons will inherit the size. Also the text area and select. So I think this is all for our CSS reset for year 2025. I will uncomment this so you can see part of it. Also, I will put the link. So if you want to support me, so just like and subscribe on my channel. I think this is all. Have a good day. Thank you.